Hi everybody, welcome to another video. Today we're going to be talking about how to build an AI-powered application using Python. So I'm sitting here on the Hugging Face homepage, and that's because this is going to be basically the reason that this is possible. If you've never heard of Hugging Face before, it's an online community where a bunch of AI people get together and they share things. Um, The reason we're here is because there are a bunch of models that people upload that are things like ChatGPT and Google Gemini um, that people just upload, and you can download them and use them for free, which is really cool. Um, but I guess they also have some other things, these spaces and data sets that are probably worth that. Um, yeah, are totally probably worth checking out. But yeah, we are here for the models, so let's go here. Here we are with the models. There are over 2 million of them that we can choose from. Um, they sort them based on the number of parameters that they have, and this is sort of an indication about how sophisticated the model is. If you're running one with less than a billion parameters, it's going to generally give you more simplistic results, and over 500 billion parameters, that's going to give you probably some pretty highly trained, sophisticated model. Um, so that's here. The thing is, you don't always just want to choose the biggest model because you also have to run the model. And for me, I'm just using my personal computer, and it would never be able to run one of these bigger models. So I'm just going to be using one of these small ones. The one that I'm using is Facebook OPT 1.3b. So it's this one. It's used for text generation, and it's a 1.3 billion parameter model. Um, but yeah, let's dive into the code then. Okay, so here's the code that we've been working with. It's actually a really simple application. It's less than 60 lines in total. Um, it will be in the description of this video. And yeah, basically it does two things. It loads up the model from Hugging Face, and then it deploys the model on a simple Streamlit application that we can access from our web browser. And we'll just be chatting with it on the web browser. So you can see here that the model that we're using is this Facebook OBT 1.3b model. And you can replace this with a different one. Like this one's a 7 billion parameter model. But for me, my computer's already nearly bursting into flames when it tries to run this one. And yeah, there's just one more thing to know when you try to run this. You could get an error if you're using a personal computer like I am. And you'll need to create this offload folder where when you're trying to load the model from Hugging Face, it'll store some files just in your project directory. Or you can do a terminal command. You can type in pip install safe tensors, and that works. That'll also remedy the problem if you're dealing with hardware that is limited, if you're using a personal machine when you're running these models. Okay, so now we're ready to run the code. And to do that, we type in streamlit run lm.py. And boom, it'll pop up on our browser. We'll just have to wait a minute here for this code to load up. Right, it's loading the model now from Hugging Face. this is the first time that you're running this, it has to download from Hugging Face first. If not, then it can just load it from your local machine. Check the code here. Yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier. Some parameters were offloaded to the CPU and the disk. That's why we need this offload folder. And I've already downloaded this, so it should be relatively fast compared to if I had to download the whole thing from scratch. But yeah, I'm set to use my CPU. And boom, here we are. We're in a local AI chat. So this is a model that we downloaded from Hugging Face that we can just chat with on our machine. No internet or API calls. And yeah, let's ask, where should I buy toothpaste? Generate response. Still taking a minute for me. At any grocery store. That's great. Which grocery store should I go to? Let's give it a follow-up. Bruh. Okay. Now that I've been shopping at Trader Joe's and Whole Foods. I know that Trader Joe's has better prices. I would like to get more variety and also have a better selection. I live in a fairly small town in Washington. Whole Foods is the best prices for organic. Bruh. We waited that long for this? Okay. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. We were able to make an AI-powered application using Python that we can access in the web browser. Clearly, there could be some parts of it that could be improved still, like choosing a better model and running it on better hardware. But this should get the ball rolling, and there's a lot that you can do with this stuff. And yeah, good luck building, and thanks for watching. Bye.
City lights are blurring now. Got my head in the clouds somehow. You brought me back down. Digital screen.